Hi guys, Baz and Mills from the Reptile Pit and Hognose UK. This is our second series on a particular gene, and today we're going to be talking about this little fellow, affectionately known as the Bolt.
So I found the Bolt out of Africa near enough 8 years ago, and he was already a good size. As you can see from Africa, he's got some battle scars like the one there, where he's obviously had a fight with something out there, but it's healed fine. So he was already quite a size when I got him. He was quite difficult to get feeding to begin with, but I persisted and got him eating really well. And the interesting thing about this, and what really took me, it was the pattern. I could see that the pattern was very unusual. Yeah, it's got a spider-esque pattern to it, but not exactly the same. The eyes are different to a spider to begin with. The head stamp's quite different. The colour is quite different, and the pattern is not exactly the same. You know, it's got different jaggedy. I'm not saying that all spiders are the same as well, but it has got different markings throughout the pattern. It's more razor-like, and some of the drippings come all the way down to the belly. The belly also has a few markings here and there in there, which I haven't seen a spider with belly markings, have you?
No, not at all. And that's carried on into the babies as well.
It has. And it's got a bit more shading going through the sides as well. But the really interesting thing about this animal, and what I've been excited about with this animal, is that it's got absolutely no head wobble, and that has passed on through the F1 babies as well, which it's really exciting to have an animal that has a similar appearance to a spider, not the same but similar, such a powerful pattern morph without the associated problems that spider has. I mean, imagine this in some combos that really work with spider, like calico, some of the really beautiful stuff that has been created, even something simple like bumblebee, but no head wobble, no issues, but still that really beautiful appearance. At the moment we are still at experimentation stage, so as of right now, at the moment we've proved it out to be dom, but we're still at experimental stage. We're still growing up some females to see if this actually could be co-dom. I think what we're looking to do with this gene as well is we're looking to try and breed it to animals that the spider has had problems with, such as champagne.
Yeah. I'm breeding one to a champagne at the moment, and I'm breeding one to a spider,
to see what the reaction is.
But we're also going to do we're also doing things that look really good when you've mixed them to spider. So he's going to be going to calico. You know, we're gonna, I don't even know if either of us own a single gene pastel between us, but we're going to have to make a bumblebee.
Absolutely,
you know,
yeah.
We need to see what the reactions are, you know, with the stuff that spider traditionally works well with, as you already said.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, we've had people discuss the Bolt before, as people said, oh, it's just another spider. Well, if it is just another spider and it reacts the same way as a spider, then you know, it's a win, because this animal has no head wobble. If it turns out to be a slightly different gene, and you know, it reacts in a similar way to the spider, then again it's a win. So one way or the other, you know, we've got some work to do to see how this reacts with the other genes.
Just by virtue of there being no head wobble and different subtle nuances against the spider, I think it is something different, but the proof is in the pudding. You know, we also got to put it to things like pied, to see whether the pieds will come out high white and follow that tradition. I think it'll look sensational in clown. A clown with this pattern going on with it, without no head wobble.
Exactly.
Everyone loves the look of spider clowns. Imagine it without no head wobble.
And we can already point out as well that, you know, what we were saying on the Bambino series, that the first generation, the F1s, never actually look exactly the same as the wild caught. And I think in the next series, in the next video in this series, you will see that, because the F1s are subtly different from the original, aren't they?
Yeah, so what we are thinking is that this original father may have two genes laying on top, but we're still at really early doors with it. I mean, he's a great size, but he is very picky with his females. So we're hoping that the F1s will like the ladies more. Yeah, I suppose we are. But that's why it's taken me so long to get a first clutch from him. It's taken me years and years to get one clutch from him, and he's still very picky with his females.
At least 5 years, wasn't it, before he laid a clutch?
No, he only laid his first clutch last year.
Was that not a year before?
No, it was.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was first clutch last year.
All this lockdown rubbish, they've all merged into one, haven't they?
Don't know whether we're coming or going, but yeah, he's been in with ladies for several years, and he's even locked with a couple of ladies over the years. But yeah, never a result. No eggs until last year, where we got the first clutch. So I'm really stoked to prove him out, and hope you guys want to see more of what's going on with the gene and can follow the future breedings and future questions that we still haven't answered ourselves. And if you guys have some questions or suggestions, anything, any feedback, we'd love to hear it.
It's going to be an interesting journey.
I totally concur. Thank you for your time, guys, and hope you enjoyed the video.
If you enjoyed it, please tick like. If you haven't already, please subscribe and stay tuned for some further episodes involving bolts.
Thank you, guys, and stay safe.